Hello, my dear followers across the globe. It's my sincere hope that you are fine and that God has kept you safe. Today, allow me say something on ulcers, what we call peptic ulcers. So, what are ulcers? Ulcers are sores or wounds, erosions on the lining of the stomach, the duodenum, and even esophagus. And based on this, we have types of ulcers based on where they are attached to. So if we have stomach ulcers, then we call them gastric ulcers. If we have ulcers on the duodenum, then they are called duodenal ulcers. If the ulcers are on the esophagus, then they are esophageal. So the main cause of ulcers is H. pylori, Helicobacter pylori infection. Though we have other causes like NSAIDs. NSAIDs are drugs, non-steroidal and inflammatory drugs like aspirin, diclofenac, and others. And the reason as to why they cause ulcers is because they block what we call the COX enzymes that produce prostaglandins. We are going to see the role of prostaglandins. So they cause ulcers, they cause perforation and erosions of the walls because they block the COX enzymes that produce prostaglandins. We also have other causes like spicy foods, stress. We say they can worsen the ulcers also. Alcohol and cigarette smoking, these are also factors that can increase or worsen ulcers. So I'm here to talk about the prevention, and I know you have heard so many things, so many people talk about ulcers, but today I want to give you 2 ways in which you can prevent ulcers. Number one, you are supposed to take water with salt. I'm not talking about excess salt, but adding some little amounts of salt in your water can help you prevent ulcers. How? Remember, our stomach has a thick coating, a thick layer of mucus that is being secreted from the goblet cells. We have a thick lining that protects the wall of the wall of the stomach from mucus, which is secreted from the goblet cells. So for mucus to be produced, then we need some water in the system. We need to retain some water for adequate mucus production. So when you are taking water with salt, then you are increasing water retention. You are retaining water, and this can increase mucus production. And once we have enough mucus in the stomach, then the wall of the stomach can be shielded, can be protected from harm by hydrochloric acid and other pathogens. H. pylori cannot be able to invade the wall of the stomach and so on. So the first thing is you can consider adding some little amounts of salt in your water. Number 2, you are supposed to increase prostaglandins. You are supposed to boost prostaglandins. Prostaglandins are hormone-like substances that are the main stimulators of mucus and bicarbonate secretion. Okay, the main sources, the main factors that increase the secretion of mucus and also bicarbonate secretion ni what we are calling prostaglandins. We have said these mucus we are getting from the goblet cells. So prostaglandins play a role in secreting these mucus. Now, we also have bicarbonate salts, which are secreted from the lining of the stomach. Yeah. So these bicarbonate salts are very useful in neutralizing the hydrochloric acid. They neutralize the hydrochloric acid, and therefore the HCl cannot be able to digest, or rather to invade the wall of the stomach. So we are supposed to boost prostaglandins. So what are the sources of prostaglandins? We have omega-3s. Remember, prostaglandins are secreted from arachidonic acid. Okay? Arachidonic acid. So these are the sources of prostaglandins. We have fatty fish. Fatty fish is a source of prostaglandins. We have fish oils, cooking oil from fish, for example, cod liver oil, is also a source of prostaglandins. We also have eggs, eggs, especially from chicken fed on fish meal. We also have fatty beef, or rather fatty meat, is also a source of omega-3. And there is something that I want to say here. We are encouraged to take omega-3s from animal because they are readily used by the body. You can also take omega-3s. You can take omega-3s from plants, but only a small percentage is converted into omega-3. Yeah, you can take from plants, but only a small percentage is converted into omega-3. So we are encouraged to take omega-3s from animals because they are readily available and used by the body. So the roles of prostaglandins are as we said, they increase mucus production, stimulate mucus production. These mucus acts as a protective layer to the wall of the stomach. They also increase bicarbonate secretion. Bicarbonates, we have said they are salts that neutralize the acids. These prostaglandins also regulate hydrochloric acid production. Yeah. So if we have an excess, they lower the HCl. They also improve blood supply to the stomach wall, and now this keeps the tissues healthy and be able to repair damage in case there is damage. So they increase blood supply. Again, these prostaglandins are useful in promoting cell regeneration. In case we have dead cells, maybe through apoptosis, the programmed cell death, they also help in cell regeneration. So today, I wanted to let you know that these two ways, taking water with the salt and also boosting prostaglandins through taking omega-3s from the sources that I have mentioned, can help in preventing ulcers. Above all, modify your lifestyle. Avoid alcohol and cigarette smoking because they irritate the gut and can lead to perforation. Okay? So, modify your lifestyle and always stay hydrated. Ishmael Mbidhi, the CEO, Mtumishi Healthy Talks. God bless.